What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 9 coming to you with another video game review. And in this review, I'm going to talk about the game Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, which was released on the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, PC, iOS, and Android by 505 Games and Artplay. Now, the plot of the game is that an alchemist named Miriam is on a mission to stop her former friend Gabrielle from destroying the Earth. Now, one thing I can say about Bloodstained Ritual of the Night is that even though it's a Metroidvania game, it has more in common with Castlevania Symphony of the Night and the Castlevania games that was released on the Game Boy Advance and Nintendo DS. Now, pretty much the main menu consists of game start, which is the main game, extra mode, and configuration. Now, with game start, this is where you pretty much start a new game or pick up where you left off at and everything. And with the extra modes, they consist of speed run mode, randomizer mode, boss revenge, classic mode, and Zakrisu. I guess that's how you pronounce it, you know what I'm saying? Now, with speedrun mode, it's pretty much the main game without none of the cutscenes that you would see, you know what I'm saying? So it reduces the time, of course. That's why it's of course called a speedrunner and everything. Now, with Boss Revenge, you can play as one of 4 bosses from the main game with the goal of trying to defeat Zangetsu, Dominique, and Miriam, you know what I'm saying? Now, the randomizer mode is where you pretty much adjust 8 different game parameters and stuff. And with classic mode, this allows you to play Bloodstained like the first Castlevania game that was released on the NES and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And with Zangetsu mode, you play as the character that this mode is named after, but it don't have none of the cutscenes, and you can't like craft like anything or unable to use the shard system that is in the game. Now, with the main game itself, you pretty much go through 20 sections within a castle, you know what I'm saying? Because since this is a Metroidvania game, the game is of course non-linear, which means you can revisit certain spots like a second time and all that, you know what I'm saying? Plus, you can get to use like different weapons like katanas, clubs, spears, and great swords and stuff like that and everything. Plus, you can pretty much collect armor for your head, body armor, stuff like that. And there are pretty much 6 different shard classes that you can use. There's like conjure, manipulative, directional, familiar, skill, stuff like that. You'll find like different ones within one of those classes, and you can pretty much utilize them throughout the course of the game and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And plus, in order to get the shards, you have to pretty much defeat a specific enemy to get one from one of these that comes from one of these shard classes and stuff like that. Plus, you can also collect different ingredients to make like specific meals, and you have to go to a shop where it's owned by a character named Johannes, who will like hook up the meals based on the type of ingredients that you actually find throughout the course of the game. You can also craft supplies, materials, equipment, and even some shards Again, you have to go to Johanna's shop to craft the equipment, shards, supplies, and materials and stuff like that to get something that you'll use against specific enemies and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much a lot to do with this in this game, whether you're talking about the main game or other stuff that you can do. You know what I'm saying? As far as the configuration, it's pretty much options. You know what I'm saying? Where you make specific changes, whether it's to like the button configuration, volume, stuff like that. Now, the graphics and design for Bloodstained Ritual of the Night are pretty excellent. You know what I'm saying? It has pretty good color palette and everything. Now, with the patrols and gameplay, they're pretty good too and everything. And then there's like the weapons that you can use, the shards, able to go to the shop to get things hooked up, you know what I'm saying, whether it's getting a specific food or pretty much get different supplies and materials crafted and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying. And I can say that some of the enemies can be annoying, you know what I'm saying, but it's not that big of a deal, you know what I'm saying. These one of those gripes that's not worth like harping over and everything. But overall, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night is a pretty good game, and I would honestly recommend it to anybody who like the Castlevania games that was released on the Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS, and Castlevania Symphony of the Night. You know, as far as the score, I definitely give it a 9 out of 10, you know what I'm saying, because it's a pretty good game. You know, with that being said, you can sound off in the comment section about Bloodstained Symphony of the Night, not Symphony of the Night. I don't know why I got Castlevania on the brain, but you can sound off about Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, you know what I'm saying. And anything that any aspect of it that you actually like, you know what I'm saying. With that being said, if you like this video, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. This is your boy Big Metro Fan 9 signing off.